Welcome back to our new lesson. We will talk today about the opportunity cost and financial system. We all know that the vast majority of us have to work and have to have a certain job for so many reasons. Some of these reasons to be able to afford all our needs and also all the dependents' needs, like your family, your kids, and your parents. Out of this work, we can earn money, which we can spend. If you ask someone, what would you do if I give you $1 million? He will list a lot of things that he wants to buy and spend luxurious cars, houses, etc. And he might tell you that he will leave his job, so no more income. But how many of us will list things that will grow the 1 million to be $2 million instead? This is the concept of investment, growing capital. But why do we need to invest in the first place? Why don't we just spend? Let's ask the question from the other perspective. What happens if we do not invest? In a very simple way, we all know that things are becoming more expensive year after year, meaning to say that what $1 can buy today might not be able to buy the same thing after a year. So, if you have the 1 million now and keep it for 1 year, however, it's still 1 million, but it will buy less things. This is what we call as time value of money. And we will discuss it later. But now we know that maybe your investment is at least to keep the value of your money as it is, against the inflation or increased prices. But you can go beyond that, to grow and invest your money to increase its value, to create an income that supports all you need, that might make you afford buying things you love. I'm not saying that every investor will make $1 million or double his investments in a very short time, because this is not investing. This might be gambling. However, there are some basics that you have to acquire in order to be able even to make your first $100 or $1,000 in investment. This is what we will explain in our course. The knowledge that you should have to understand the investment industry. You may have one of your friends who decided not to work for someone and decided to have his own business. However, he might not have the enough capital to set up the business and to expand it. Then he might seek others to lend him money to expand his business. So from that, we can find out that people can be savers or borrowers. Savers who work and gain money more than their necessities and expenses, and other people who need to raise capital for their new business to start or their current business to sustain and grow. Both parties would be so happy to find each other. Saver will grow his savings, and borrower will keep his business running and expand it, or even start a new business. However, for such a cycle to happen, how long do you think it takes for both of them to meet each other and agree on all details of this transaction? It can be long, right? Till this happen, both are losing opportunity around. The saver is losing opportunity cost of investing his money, and the borrower is losing an opportunity cost of expanding his business or creating a new one. Again, we are mentioning the opportunity cost. Don't worry, we will explain it now. Opportunity cost is the loss of the other alternatives when one alternative is chosen. What does it mean? Let's have it in a very simple formula which will allow you to get the point. From this formula, we can see that opportunity cost is a comparison between two options. Options that you selected and the best other option. So, in our example, we selected as a saver to keep your money with you with no investment. and the other option was to invest. Let's assume that the investment return would have been 10%, while the return from keeping your money as it is, actually it's not zero. The return is even less than zero, because as we mentioned, the time value of money, so your money value is decreasing over time. Let's assume it is 2% decline. So, simple, the opportunity cost would be the 10% minus the negative 2%, which means that opportunity cost of 12%. So we lost an opportunity of 12% more than what we selected. Can you imagine? You just lost money while you did nothing. Same in the case of the borrower. If he didn't borrow money, which means his return is the usual business return. Let's assume it is the 10%. While if he borrowed the money, his return would have been 15%. So he lost the difference, 5% for not borrowing money. This is disregarding the interest of the loan that he would have taken and any other payment that we will consider later. It's a hypothetical example to explain the idea of the opportunity cost. So now we are all on the same page, knowing that both the lender and the borrower need each other. And you are definitely one of them. If not a borrower, you will be a saver. So, what if we create a system where both parties can meet each other easily? Looks great. So, let's create a system and call it the financial system. Wow, it's already there. Great, so let's get to know it more and deep dive in it. Now you know why do we need a financial system and what does it mean to have a financial system. The definition of financial system by book is a system that allows the exchange of funds between financial market participants, such as a lender, investor, and borrower. Are you interested to know more about these participants? Let's go to the next video. See you.